All right. So, welcome to TyTek Talks. I'm Clint Brown. I'm the engineering manager for TyTek. And today I am joined by our Ningbo office manager, Alice Shin. Alice, welcome.
Thank you. Wow.
Yeah, how did you start? I mean, was it?
Previously, I've worked, graduated from college and I started working in construction company as a translator, then doing some job for at a trading company. And finally, I came to Nimble, previously not in Nimble, I located right now, which are also TyTek located right now.
Right.
Then I came across this interview thing to TyTek, and we kind of talked to what TyTek's doing. Well, I think that's kind of suited me very well. And after talking at that time, the manager was Charles Tyler, and we could talk to each other, and we're locating for the products, looking for good factories.
Right.
And I come to interested, yeah, that's probably something I'm gonna do. So after a while, and as Chris always mentioned that, me are the first person who find the field material something.
It was a woven material for a stretcher.
Yeah, it was a long time. Well, I don't have good memory right now. Yeah. So it was really back. It's really built a history.
Honestly, that project was the foundation of TyTek Medical, because TyTek Industries was first.
Yeah.
Then what happened was somebody came to TyTek Industries for the U.S. military, and they had a stretcher, a litter, and the woven material. They were picking up people on the battlefield, and they were falling through because the woven material was tearing. And what happened was they had an emergency situation. We've got to find a replacement for this. We need a better quality material. They contacted Chris at TyTek Industries, and he came over, or I think he contacted Charles at that point. And Charles said, I'll put Alice on it. Alice started looking for it. And what happened, she found something within a very short time.
I don't know how I did that.
But you did. And you found that, and that put us in it saved them, basically. It saved the customer. And because of that, they started working with us on developing any new medical products for the military.
Yeah.
And at that point, we kind of became their go-to supplier because we were able to get results. We were able to get the jobs done. And at that point, we became the preferred supplier. Well, then when the military drawdown happened, we had all of these products developed, and we needed a place to, we started looking at, well, where else can these be used? And we saw the various types of, injuries that are happening, in various, mass casualty events. And we said, these are very similar. So at that point, that was the birth of TyTek Medical. So Alice, you're directly responsible for TyTek Medical. There you go. How about that?
Yeah. Well, I still am waiting for my crown.
Still waiting for the crown. Yeah, how long have you been with TyTek?
I started with TyTek from 2008 April. So that's how many years?
About 15
years. Let
years.
me do my calculation. I think more than that. Wow, that is.
It's about 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think you are officially the longest
employee.
You are the longest tenured employee at TyTek.
Wow.
You are. Yeah.
You should create a badge for
Yeah,
me.
we need to give you a
longest employee.
Give you a crown or something that you can wear.
That's a good idea.
Queen Alice. The other side of TyTek Industries is we tend to liken it a little bit to Shark Tank from a standpoint of we'll have an entrepreneur that'll come to us and they'll say, hey, I think I've got this great idea. And they will start talking to us about their idea. And sometimes they're looking for validation on that idea. Sometimes they're looking to see, is this really a good idea? And, at that point, we'll give them our honest opinion. Is this something that, we really feel like there's a market for? We've had people that have come to us and said, hey, I've got this great idea, and we happen to know, because of our connections in China and because of our relationships with Chinese suppliers, we happen to know it's not a unique idea at all. They're a dime a dozen in China. So, we feel like, yeah, there is a duty of care to basically say, you don't have an original idea here. You're entering a very competitive market. You're entering something that you're going to struggle. And then the other side of it is we will look at, whenever a supplier or a potential customer comes in, we will look at it and say, how invested are they in the process? Because, there's something to be said for, oh, I think I've got this great idea and I'm just trying to sell the idea. It's like, well, we want people that are invested. We want people that believe in their own ideas.